Happy Camper Radio starts in 3, 2, 1. It is the Happy Camper Radio Show. So good to be back with you again. Hello, everybody. I'm Skip. I am a happy camper. And if you're out doing your holiday shopping for the loved ones in your life, the campers in your life, stick around. I'm definitely going to make a happy camper out of you. It's episode 161. And on the show today, we're going to be talking about just that, holiday camp shopping. I know you're going to enjoy it. Stick around. I promise you, we've got a great program for you. I'll tell you something. I have been having a blast lately. I really have, because my holiday shopping is done. D-O-N-E. And the neat thing about it is I didn't have to buy a whole lot of stuff for the loved ones in my life. But I'll tell you this, Black Friday, some people live for it year after year. They love going out there and being amongst the crowds. And believe me, there are a lot of them. All you have to do is watch the 5 o'clock news on Black Friday morning, and you will find shopping centers jam-packed. Some stores actually open their doors maybe at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. Some actually get a day early start on Thanksgiving. I've got a problem with that. I really do, but I understand the competitive nature of Black Friday and Christmas and the holiday shopping. The good part about this is, folks, there are deals to be had just about anywhere you go. So how did I spend Black Friday? Well, you're going to love this, folks. I've got a beautiful short story to tell you. First of all, Black Friday, I celebrated a major milestone in my life. I crossed the big 6-0. Yes. Thank you so very much. And I actually did something I said I would never do. I don't believe in shopping on Black Friday, because to be out there with large crowds getting stuck in traffic and having to get amongst some people that you would rather not be around, you know what I'm talking about, friends. You see it on the news. The doors open up. It's a stampede. People get hurt. Some people are very vicious when it comes to Black Friday shopping, grabbing gifts out of people's hands. I can't get into that. I really can't. But what I did on Black Friday, I spent the day to myself and had a wonderful time. I treated myself to lunch. I went out and saw a movie. I bought a pair of shoes. No, actually, I bought 2 pairs of shoes that day. And I spent time at 2 of my favorite stores, Gander Mountain and Academy Sports. And folks, even though there were people in the stores were busy. There were holiday shoppers there. A lot of folks were in the Christmas spirit. They weren't jam-packed, plenty of things on the shelf, and everybody was just in super, super good spirits. I loved it. I spent the entire day to myself. And even though I came home with just one gift that day, it's something that I will always remember for a very long time. I don't think I'll do it again. I might. You never know. You never know what the future holds. But today we're going to talk on the show about holiday camp shopping. You can do your shopping either online, or if you're in an area like I am, where you have the convenience of some of these stores like Gander Mountain, Academy Sports, and stores just like that, you can get out anytime between Thanksgiving and Christmas and do your holiday shopping. But if you're an online shopper, please keep in mind, and I hope you catch this episode very soon, they're saying that the deadline for you to get your gifts to your loved ones in time for Christmas is Monday. Monday is the cutoff date. So if you're an online shopper, you might want to get down in front of the keyboard sometime this weekend and knock that out. There's a lot of great gift ideas, and all you have to do is just go to some of these websites. You'll find them there. And the neat thing about it is many of the stores offer free shipping all the way up until Christmas. So there's deals to be had. We're going to be talking about some of them on the show today. Stick around. It's a good program, as always, here at Happy Camper Radio. You can get in touch with us anytime by calling 404-537-2267. That's 404-537-CAMP. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter at Camp Talker, add us to Circles on Google+, and of course, subscribe to our YouTube channel. There's so many ways you can pick up the Happy Camper Radio Show. You can find us in the iTunes Store, on Podbean, Byra Guide, Stitcher, the BlackBerry podcast directories, and now on iHeartRadio. Tell your friends, tune in to Happy Camper Radio today. On the program, we also have some shout-outs we want to send out to many of our friends in the law enforcement community and public safety communities in Dawsonville and Hall County, Georgia. We've got a lot of them we want to say hello to. They signed up with us recently on social media. First of all, to Suzette Burt, David Lynn, Larry Bushner, Michael F. Hayes, Karen Reagan Cox, Jeff Perry, Scott Say, April Higgins Williamson, Michael Jett, Emmanuel, Tanya Loggins, Michelle Meyer, Robin Cooper. They all like us on Facebook. Also saying hello to Leonard Kim, Marion LaSalles, who follow us on Twitter, and the fine folks at Moab Valley RV Resort and Campground. They added us to Circles recently on Google+. Thank you all so very much for joining us. So glad to have you along, and more importantly, thank you for being a part of this great Happy Camper Radio family. Would you like to be a guest on the program? I would love to talk to you. Get in touch with me, Skip, S-K-I-P, at happycamperradio.com, and we'll definitely make that happen. All right, is your holiday shopping list complete? As I just mentioned a minute ago, there are deals galore, many to be had. And the neat thing about it is because this season, shopping is so competitive. Deals can not only be found on Black Friday, they can be found just about anywhere you go, either online or in the stores. Many of these companies are competing for your business. So pick up the Sunday Flyer if you haven't already done that, or just get in front of your computer and go to some of these stores that you can think of that you may want to find a gift for the loved one in your life, and chances are you're going to find a super deal somewhere, and you're not going to have to break the bank to do just that. Many of the camping supply stores, like I just talked about, the specialty stores, have deals of their own to offer. And some of these deals, like I say, you are going to find them right now where they're not going to be long lines. Just because Black Friday is here and gone, because the shelves were empty late that day, chances are they're going to be filled up again. And some of the deals you found on Black Friday are still going to be going on. And again, it's all because these companies, these stores are competing for your business. I'm going to give you an example of some of the holiday bargains you may find, and some of the ones I've seen when I was out and about, even in the camping supply stores. You're going to find, to this very day, 20 to 50% off selected items in the store. Some deals can only be found online. That's okay, too. If you want to get an early start, maybe next year, just to give you an idea, there are pre-Black Friday sales going on just a few days before Black Friday, a few days before Thanksgiving. You'll find daily bargains if you visit their website. In some cases, there's going to be $20 off for every $100 purchase, maybe $50 off for every $250 purchase. You've seen them. And the neat thing about it is, if you are shopping online, as I mentioned, you're going to find, in most cases, free shipping with no minimum purchase required. There's camping gifts suitable for just about every single member of your family. Even close friends and extended family members are going to appreciate a gift under the tree. And again, you don't have to break the bank to do that. Some people, when they start thinking about, what am I going to buy this individual? All right, he's been a close personal friend for a very long time. Should I get him this? No, maybe I'm not spending enough money. Believe me, friends, even if you give them a card with a little bow attached to it and their name carefully printed on the envelope, maybe a gift card, maybe a gift certificate, or maybe just even $20 in an envelope if you can afford that. Okay, it's the thought that counts. just remember, if you're going to go buying for somebody, don't empty your wallet, don't go overboard, and don't overextend your credit card to the point where you're going to be paying for that gift or those gifts all year long into 2017. You don't want to do that. I, for one, am somebody who will wait till the last minute to sit down and decide what I'm going to buy for somebody that I really had in mind to get something for at Christmas time. Some people plan this out way in advance, not me. But when I decide I'm going to buy something for somebody, I really don't have to look too far. Just go to a couple of these stores, like I say, that are my favorites. Go there, look and browse and see what they have. Even if you're going to get them, say, a tactical light, or maybe even one of those little flashlights or something, it's the thought that counts. Now, camping gift cards, they are great gifts for campers who have just about everything. If you know somebody who is a camper, whether it be somebody in your family, it might be a cousin, an aunt, an uncle, a relative, or even a close personal friend, and you've been camping with them before, you may wonder, well, they have just about everything they need. What else would they want? You don't want to give them something that they're going to put away or maybe pass on to somebody else somewhere down the line. This is where gift cards come in real handy. And you can pick them up at your favorite camping supply store and just put it in an envelope, and have it there for them at Christmas time. It's the perfect gift for a camper who has just about everything. Camping gift cards are great ways to encourage friends and loved ones to go camping. Do you know somebody who loves camping just like I do, but just doesn't have the time to get out as much as they really want to? This might encourage them to do just that. You'll get them a camping gift card. And many can be purchased online from the comforts of your home. And here's a few examples of some camping gift cards beside the stores. The KOA campgrounds. Go to the KOA website and get information there about a KOA campground gift card. Jellystone Park. Here in the state of Georgia, they have their own Georgia State Park gift cards. In Alabama, which is our neighboring state, they have the Alapark gift cards, and they're good at Alabama state parks. Also in South Carolina, just all you have to do is go online and do a little bit of research. Maybe they do have everything that they need to go camping, and you don't want to buy them another sleeping bag. You don't want to buy them another canteen or something like that they already have. If you go to these websites here and pick up one of their gift cards that they could use, that would be a perfect incentive to get them out of the house and get them away for the weekend, or maybe even a week, depending upon how much time they have, and let them go out and do some camping. So that's another thought. Gift cards, like I said, they can be used for campsites, cabin rentals, and other activities. Just check out the information on the individual park website to find out more information, and think about where some of these parks may be in your area, where it's not going to be too far away for them to travel, and it might be a great, wonderful gift for a weekend getaway, and it's something I know they'll really appreciate. Now, shopping online is convenient, and like I say, if you're going to get your online shopping done, you may want to do it real quick, definitely before Sunday, so you can get your gifts shipped off to your loved ones just in time for Christmas. It's great to go shopping, and taking time to visit the stores offers tremendous benefits too. So, if you do get out to browse around and see some of these gift ideas, you're going to take in some of that precious time for yourself, like I did on Black Friday. Believe me, when I was in the stores, I was not in and out. I was out browsing, and I was just taking in every single minute. I went up and down every single aisle, and I took my time and had an opportunity to smile and say hello to a lot of folks who are out there for the same purpose as me. If you're going to visit one of the stores, one of the big box stores, take, for example, Gander Mountain or Cabela's or a place like that, you're going to benefit from the atmosphere. When you walk into those stores, you're going to feel the camping spirit, not just by some of the people who are around you who are there for the same purpose, but if you look around and see how the store is laid out, it has that outdoor feel to it. It actually draws you into the holiday spirit. It's also going to allow you, like we say, to interact with others who are there for the same purpose. You get to see hundreds of store items, actually see them, put your hands on them, get the feel of them. It's something you can't do when you're shopping online. You get to see the item up close. You get to visualize them while they're there at camp and while your loved one is using their gift while they are camping. It also gives you the opportunity to make an on-the-spot purchase. You get to take your gift home that day. You get to wrap it up in your favorite wrapping paper. You get to put bows on it and ribbons and all those other things just before the holidays, and you get to personally hand that item to the individual you love or place it under the tree for them to open up on Christmas Day. That's the neat thing about actually going out to the stores and doing your shopping. Depending upon where you live, you may not have the convenience like I have, where these stores are only 5 miles up the street, and I can go there just about any time of the year. I don't think I'll ever do early morning Black Friday shopping. Like, I'm not going to get up at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. That's not going to happen, even if those stores are open at those hours. I will get out. I will be around some of the folks like I did this year because I had a great time doing it. If you're going to shop some of the big box stores, and not all of them are like this, but I can tell you some are, not just during the holiday season, but just about any time of the year, some of the things I want you to watch out for. And I'm not going to mention any store names, but I have been in a couple before where you have some of these activities going on that you may or may not appreciate, but watch out for them. Watch out for marketers. These are people who are in the store that are chasing you around with a clipboard. They want to get your phone number. They want to get your address. They want to put you on a mailing list. They want to get your opinions about things. They're taking surveys. I've been into a store not very far away from here, and I went in to buy something, and I was approached by one of these individuals. Of course, I was not mean or anything like that, because these folks they're there, they have a job to do, and I understand that. But at the same time, when I go in to a store to buy camping equipment or buy something that I need, I want to take some time to shop. I want to take some time to be there and enjoy my shopping experience. And I really do not want to be chased around by somebody taking these surveys or wanting me to sign up for this or for that. Another thing you watch out for, in some of these stores, they have booths set up. And if you happen to walk by one of those booths, you may get approached by somebody saying, hey, come on over here and take a look at this. And what they want to do is get you signed up for a free vacation, which may lead to a timeshare purchase. And timeshares, that's a whole nother animal right out there I don't even want to get involved in. Do not sign up if you don't know what you're signing up for. This is so important, folks. My experience, let me tell you this. If you provide them your phone number, you will constantly get telephone calls. They will constantly hound you. You will constantly be bothered, and they will constantly try to sell you something. I made that mistake one time before. I was really not in a hurry. I was inside of a store, and it wasn't during Christmas or the holiday or anything like that. But I managed to get in there, and I got into talking with this gentleman, a very nice fella, and he got me to sign up for this. And it was a free vacation. I said, oh, why not? Let me go ahead. On the back of this piece of paper that you're going to sign is all the legal mumbo-jumbo. And if you're not careful and if you don't read it carefully, what you're basically doing is you're giving them permission to call you. And they're going to call you, or they're going to hound you, or going to try to sell you stuff. It got to the point where I just had to tell the people, do not call me again. Do not call, because you're going to get the same answer over and over and over. And if you keep calling, I'm just going to hang up on you. It took a long time, but they did stop calling me. So be very careful about these things when you're walking into the stores. I don't know if the store owners or the corporations that allow these companies in there, I don't even know what kind of a financial arrangement they have. But whenever you go in there, you don't want to have such a bad shopping experience where you do not want to go back again. I stay away from those people. I stay away from them, and it takes a lesson to be learned sometimes. So be very careful when you're going into these stores, not just during the Christmas holiday season, just about any time. If you see one of these booths set up where they want you to come on over and sign up for a free vacation and they can try to sell you timeshares, just keep in mind what you're going to be in store for later down the road. Never commit to anything first without reading it over. Never give out your credit card information or other financial details either. That's one thing I did not have to worry about and wouldn't have done anyway when I had this experience. But keep in mind, anytime that you go out and you're out and about with your friends, your loved ones, and you're out doing shopping, you want to have a really good experience when you're with these individuals, and you want to have a good time while you're in the store. You want to make your shopping experience so wonderful that you want to go back again anytime that you're in that area. I know the stores that I shop in. I don't have that problem. If I'm passing through and I have the time and I want to stop in and just even to browse around and see what's on the shelf, I can do that. And I'm not going to worry about being hounded by anybody or having somebody chase me around wanting my phone number and my address and wondering if I'm interested in doing this and doing that. No. Okay, I'm not going to have that problem. So just be careful. I'm not saying they're out there in every store, but in some stores they are. Know your budget too. You definitely want to know how much you're going to spend, and you're not going to overdo it. Camping gifts are appreciated, like I say, just about from anybody who enjoys camping. Even the smallest gifts are sure to be appreciated. Consider outdoor clothing. Do you know your loved one's clothing sizes? If you bought clothing for your loved ones in the past, you should know, do they wear a small, medium, large, a double X like me? All right? Don't forget also, my friends, and this is important too, purchase a gift for yourself. You've worked hard all your life. You've worked hard all year long, and you deserve to get yourself something. I'll tell you what I bought myself, and I didn't buy it in the store. I bought it online because I couldn't find it in one of the local stores. Yes, if you're going to buy something for yourself, you'd like to buy it that day. You'd like to get your hands on it. You'd like to take it on home, and you don't really have to gift wrap it because it's a gift for you. I went and bought myself a queen-size sleeping bag. It's something I couldn't find in the stores, but I found it online. It's good for down to 0-degree temperature, and it's something, since I'm a fall and wintertime camper, I can definitely put to good use. When I go camping, I try to make my camping experience as comfortable as possible for me. I'm a big guy. I'm 6'4". Yes, I've got these big, large army cots, if you want to call them that, but they're steel frame. They hold up to 350 pounds, so I know they'll hold me. I'm not that heavy, but I never had to worry about the thing breaking down and me landing on the floor of my tent. But here's the problem for a guy my size. When I go camping, I like to stretch. I like to have room. When I'm in a single sleeping bag, I cannot roll around and do those things. But so what I did recently, I went and bought myself a queen-size air mattress that sits 22 inches off the ground, and I have a power inverter that it plugs into my cigarette lighter, and I simply run an extension cord all the way over to my tent, and I blow up this air mattress. And I've got all the room I need. I bought that not too long ago. In fact, it was just before the November trip up to North Georgia that I went ahead and bought this. And I took my sleeping bag and had to open the entire sleeping bag and basically lay on this air mattress and put the sleeping bag on top of me. When I did that, I said, wow, wouldn't it be nice if I had a sleeping bag that would fit on top of this air mattress, that I could climb inside of it and I could roll around in it just like I am, like I'm at home in my own bed and having that room. Now, some people have argued with me and said, well, Skip, you're getting into glamping when you're doing that. No, I just totally disagree. There is nothing wrong with making yourself comfortable while you are camping and while you are in your tent and while you are sleeping. If you're a big guy like me, if you like to roll around, if you like to stretch, if you like to move your legs around, you want to have the space to do that. So what I went ahead and did is I bought this air mattress, a queen-size air mattress. It fits very comfortably inside my tent. In fact, I'm going to put something on social media here, and I'll show you exactly what I bought and how this air mattress comfortably fits inside my tent. When you go shopping for your loved ones, your family, your friends, wherever you're doing, take time to put yourself on Santa's list. buy something for yourself. You work hard, you totally deserve it. Be mindful of your personal safety also in these next couple weeks while you're out there doing your holiday shopping. Camping people, like I say, are good-hearted individuals. You're going to find them in most of these camping supply stores, but not so great are the criminals who are out there lurking around in the parking lots, peering into vehicles. When you're shopping, I don't care where you're shopping, whether it's a camping supply store or a department store, park close to the store if you can. Lock all of your purchases in the trunk of your vehicle, out of sight, out of mind. The valuables, especially things like the cell phones, the GPS units, any other electronic items, they definitely belong in the trunk of your vehicle. Be constantly aware of your surroundings. You want to move with the crowd flow between the store and the parking lot. And if they do have security at the store, make sure that you ask security to escort you to your vehicle if you do not feel safe. Again, there's many benefits out there to shopping, both in stores and online. If you want to get your online shopping done, try to get it done this weekend if you can. Monday is the deadline if you want to get those items to your loved ones shipped out to them just in time for Christmas. It's time now for our featured campground of the week here on the Happy Camper Radio Show. Yep. Do you love those year-round campgrounds? They're few and far between this time of the year, but they're out there. If you got to look for them, you'll find one, especially if you're down in Mississippi or you're planning on passing through that area sometime between now and whenever, because they too are open year-round. It's the Twittley Branch Campground run by the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers. Beautiful campground. Twittley Campground is the only full-service campground managed by the Corps of Engineers on Okeechobee Lake. It's an 11,000-acre multi-purpose recreation area located in eastern Mississippi. Okeechobee Lake boasts 4,000 acres of water surface in the Pascagoula River Basin. Extensive beaver flowages, stump beds, and old creek channels provide an abundance of cover where anglers battle with largemouth bass, striped bass. Summers are hot and humid with temperatures ranging from 70 to 98 degrees in Fahrenheit. I don't think you have to worry about that this time of the year, especially if you're in a fall and a wintertime camper like myself. But in the summertime, hey, you can take advantage of great water sports like fishing, water skiing. They're always popular on the lake. Fishing from the banks also yields a good amount of crappie, bass, and bream. And as I say, just about any time you're going to one of these campgrounds that offers fishing, if you're an angler, you want to do your research ahead of time and get your fishing license online. But if you're an out-of-state fisherman, go online and do your research. Find out what out-of-state fishing license requirements there are and purchase your license that way too. So much you can do online today. A lot of recreational activities in this area. Eagles and hawks are an abundance. Families can keep an eye out for these magnificent birds if you're a bird watcher. They have 4 boat ramps and 3 designated swimming areas. There's plenty of ways to enjoy the lake. Many sites have electrical hookups, and there's also a paid telephone on site. Check out their activities and amenities. There are many of them. Also remember, don't move firewood. Protect your forest from these tree-killing pests by buying your firewood locally and burning it on site. For more information, visit don'tmovefirewood.org or click on the link you'll find on Happy Camper Radio. Great camping year-round, Twittley Branch, Mississippi. It is our featured campground of the week here on the Happy Camper Radio Show. And as always, if you have a campground that you would like for us to feature on the program, get in touch with me, Skip, S-K-I-P, at happycamperradio.com. Make sure you include a link to the campground website. Well, folks, that's about all the time I have, and just about all the time you have to finish up your holiday shopping, whether you do it online or out in the stores. Knock it out this weekend, and then you won't have to worry about it again until Christmas of 2017. Remember, friends, every pet deserves a loving home. I want you to do exactly like I did. Visit your local shelter and adopt a pet today. You can find us online anytime at www.happycamperradio.com. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter at Camp Talker, add us to Circles on Google+, and now subscribe to our YouTube channel. The Happy Camper Radio Show is a presentation of Skip Huber Productions. I'm Skip. I am a happy camper. And no question about it, my friends, I'm going to do my absolute best to make a happy camper out of you. Talk to you again real soon. Have a great one, everybody. You're listening to Happy Camper Radio.